All right, welcome to morning number 2 of Nashville. Nashville. Do you guys say Asheville, Nashville, Louisville?
Or Nashville.
Or Nashville?
Asheville.
Louisville. We're just exhausted, tired, and then also we gonna be tired because our flight out in the morning is at like 6 a.m.
It departs at 6 a.m.
Yes. So we'll be up in the middle of the night LA time. So make tomorrow a little rough, but that's okay. We're going to go see some more venues. These today are more in the actual city, except for ones in Franklin, but that's still like, you know, civilization. And yeah, the one we're about to see now is called St. L. It's probably the priciest one we're looking at.
For sure. And it's definitely the vibiest, I would say, like closest to what we, not seeing any prices, we were attracted to this one.
Yeah.
The most. Do you want to try this? Okay, that's rude. Last night we panicked and told ourselves that we would rather get married in Europe. We had an impulse desire. Nashville has lost its mind, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's super expensive.
We checked out some venues, like just for funsies, I checked in Atlanta, Florida, and there was one in, even Kentucky, which is like a little bit outside of Nashville, obviously. And Nashville's just like infinitely more expensive than these places. And I don't know why, because no offense to the Nashville venues, like they're beautiful, but they're not like exorbitantly more beautiful than the ones in Atlanta, Florida, Kentucky. I think it's trendy to get married here right now, so they know they can charge whatever they want.
But is it? I thought it was more trendy to get like do bachelorette parties.
Here's the outside. It's very cute. St. L, very black and white. This is that little courtyard patio area that they set up for cocktail hour. Here we go.
We went to St. L. You tell me what you thought first.
I absolutely loved it, which made me sad because the girls that started and designed and are the owners of the company St. L are from LA. They used to live in LA. Their partners were from Nashville, so they all moved to Nashville and now live here. It's modern, it's warehouse, it's open, it's airy, it's beautiful. It's concrete floors. There's like rafters from the ceilings you can hang things from, and a lot of the inspo pictures from real weddings that they had like the disco balls and the greenery and very like just modern and not barn-like, and it was amazing. Their bar was incredible. Their amenities, like the bridal suite, the groom suite was so cool and wasn't like
country.
Like every groom suite we've seen so far, you walk in and they like make sure to put, Colton was like, there's no taxidermy down here, that's nice. And she thought that was really funny. Just because like, why do the boys always have to have taxidermy? And like,
or like a picture of like a buffalo.
A buffalo, like no, not, anyway. What
makes this place so expensive is you have to get everything, minus the bar, but then the bar is like not like cheap.
What did she say for this Friday, Sunday was 8,500?
Friday, Sunday is 8,500, yeah.
Saturday is 10. They were like, that comes with nothing.
But
after
like the fees and stuff, I think it's like 92.
Right, 92, yeah.
Because you have to have security if you have alcohol.
And they do have an open vendor policy, sans the alcohol.
Sans the bar.
And they do allow food trucks. But she brought up a good point. She said, if you're going to do a food truck for your actual meal, do not have people line up and go get it. We've seen people stand out there for up to 2 hours waiting on meals.
Which we never thought of.
Never thought of that. We're meeting friends for lunch, and then we're going to our next one. So yes, we'll touch base again at our next one.
But definitely love St. L. Like,
loved it.
If we were going to just, it just really depends. Like, because if we want to have the wedding in Nashville, like there's so many people that like we'd want to invite because it's easy for them to get there. We'll have to figure it out. Like, yeah, if we're gonna have the number of people that we'd want to have in Nashville, it's gonna get up there price-wise. So
stay tuned. Okay.
All right, so we just saw that one. That one is one of the more affordable venues. They actually came with a lot of stuff too. Like I don't remember reading about that. They came with chairs, tables, and then rentals you have to rent, but like they handle it for you, which is a stress off. Like we just had lunch with one of our friends. She was saying she had to meet with all the rental people. She had to do all this stuff, and it's like
make sure that the venue approved the companies that they work with. Yeah,
and it's nice if they just do it. Yeah, they have built-in catering, they have built-in bar, but you don't have you just have to meet their minimum, and then you can bring in other stuff.
Yes,
which is nice.
Super nice.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, first of all, we messed up the times of this tour, and we called her in a panic, and she left her office and came to greet us early, which was so nice. Oh, a little Merlot candle.
Nice.
Oh, that smells amazing. Smell that. You don't like it?
It's like TJ Maxx.
TJ Maxx, yep. Okay, and then I think what else is in here is like the information. So this one is called Emerson Hall. They're owned by a brewery. So I think the coolest part of this venue was one, the price, because it was significantly cheaper for just the venue rental alone was half the price of every other place we've seen. And that comes with tables and chairs. It doesn't come with linens, but it also comes with staffing. Also, their venue rental time was only 8 hours.
But if you wanted to like use it to get ready, it's $25 an hour.
So obviously, like, you get the girls there early to do their hair and makeup. You can get there at 11 a.m. and just pay, what, $75? Up to $100 extra to be there. Yes, it's very much like an event space. The front of the building has columns, like it would be almost like a courthouse situation, but then inside, like while we were there, they were setting up for what looked like a children's birthday party.
Which definitely didn't help.
Definitely didn't help. The building itself, like the main room, had super high ceilings. It had the rafters so we could loop greenery and drapery again, which always elevates a space. When you walk downstairs underneath the reception and ceremony area, there is a underground bar called the Lucky Duck Lounge.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool feature. Cool, and like it's a plus and a minus. The plus is that it's a part of your cocktail hour. Like it's a bar that like your guests can go to.
It also has like Daffy Ducks and other types of ducks all over the walls, and there's a big mural, which she said, she was like, we can put pictures up of you, we can cover the mural, but like also I think that would cost, because like you have to get something to cover it, like drapes, linen, something. And then that might just look, I don't know, I just don't know. I don't know. But for the party vibes, like if you want a real casual situation, that is perfect. Like your people go down to a legit bar for cocktail hour. So
and there's
like
games and stuff, like it's very
super fun.
Yeah.
They had a little mini courtyard area that I have videos of. I'll put up right here. It's super cute, it's very small. The bridal suite and the groomsmen suite was just like bare minimum what you need. It was a room with a couch, a couple chairs. But I also hate that they're so close to each other, because like what if I like come out for a second?
You can't look at them. Ruin the whole day.
And I want the drama. I don't know. It's so cheap though. Oh my God, it's so cheap. Food and beverage, their minimum is only $7,000.
Other places their minimum
which is
for just bars,
cheaper than St. L's bar.
Yeah.
Oh, and we love Fat Bottom, and you get to come taste. You get 4 beers on draft. 2 of them have to be Fat Bottom, but we love Fat Bottom. We've drank there a bunch. Then you get like, she named like 6 wines. You get a red blend, a seasonal red, a white blend, a seasonal white, and then a sparkling something, whatever. And she said it's so good. Oh, and then they serve a sparkling Italian soda that's spiked. She was like, so people that want the cocktail essence, that kind of serves that purpose. I don't know. Very affordable for the 5 people that watch this. If you're looking for an affordable venue in Nashville, and if you want to put the time and energy into making something feel beautiful with decor and florals and drapes, that's your place, because it's so affordable to be there. It is in East Nashville, so like right outside is like a music venue, a bar, a McDonald's. Like it's very like within, it's in the city.
But another plus is the Gallatin Hotel is right there, and it's a boutique hotel with about 30 rooms, and you can just book that out for your guests.
It's nice because it's all adjoined, so people can go to and from the hotel. So like your guests are hanging out, they get too drunk, they walk over to their room, they go to bed. It didn't like wow me. Yeah. Damn, it's affordable.
Yep.
Yeah. I did an outfit change because I sweat through my shirt.
Got in the car, and we couldn't even start the camera because we were blasting the AC. And then he looked at me and says, go ahead, that's where you pick it up.
I don't know what I said.
He said, we can't get married in August in Nashville.
I can't do it. A lot of these places have September and October filled, but August is open, and I was like, oh, I can do August. No. Southall Meadows. You want to kick it off? It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's like it's got a barn.
But a cool barn. Has chandeliers in the barn.
Cool barn. Lit barn.
She said it was a tobacco farm originally, so the breeze was meant to go through it or something.
Oh, okay.
To keep the cigars.
It's cool in there. Yeah. Very like cool, like cool.
Like temperature cool.
Like a breeze.
They have 4 different ceremony options, which I think is really cool to give people diversity and like options to pick. The most popular one they said was out in their meadow in front of this giant willow tree. It was absolutely beautiful.
It was really pretty.
You have just like rolling green behind you, this giant massive tree. The chairs are set up in like a semicircle around you and your officiant and your person.
Yeah, it made me feel like an Avatar when they all come to the tree.
I thought the same, the life tree. I literally thought the same thing. I was like, they also have an indoor area that's just white and black, modern, cool, high ceilings.
Yeah.
Very like run-of-the-mill situation, but then the barn is also cool. She said sometimes people will do ceremony outside, come in the barn with the chandeliers for dinner and then move people to the big white open space for dancing and drinks.
Yeah, for the reception.
And I liked that because then you utilize all the spaces.
All the spaces, yeah. You get all the spaces with
the venue fee. Yeah. I'm also a little bit, I don't know how you're feeling, I'm a little bit like down.
Okay.
Just because I'm feeling like even these venues that wouldn't even be like 100% what we would die for are booked through September and October. And we're having to like be like, okay, that date's kind of okay. Okay, the venue's kind of okay. Like,
yeah, there's nothing that's like, wow, this is it. And like, I think you said this before we left, it feels like there's nothing so far that we found that's like, okay, we sacrifice this, but we love this.
We love
everything's like, okay, we sacrifice this, and we sacrifice this, and we sacrifice
and
this.
It's expensive, and this, yeah.
And it's just high.
I guess the thing that we aren't sacrificing is convenience for our family and friends.
That is actually what we've been putting first at the moment.
Which, again, for the 5 people that watch this, what is y'all's take on people that we love and are really close to us, everyone that we talk to in that area are like, stop thinking about the people that will be coming to your wedding. If they want to be there, they'll be there. Even if you get married in Tokyo, pick where you want and give them a year ahead of time and they will be there. But Colton and I have been asked to be a part of local weddings, destination weddings, travel weddings, but in the States. And we know that regardless, any travel is a big ask. And specifically destination weddings are even harder because flights are just inevitably going to be more expensive. Your stay potentially is going to be more expensive. But I'm loosening the reins a little bit and I'm about to be like, I don't give a like I'm about to be like, we should just have a dream day and the people that we love and want to be there will be there.
And also, I think because we've been in all these situations, like if somebody can't make it, my feelings are not hurt.
No, like we understand. We're getting less and less really petrified about making sure everyone is conveniently going to be there and everyone's just like, do what you want, because everyone else's wedding that you've been to, like they didn't think about you. Rightfully so. So we're like, why are we hung up so much on thinking about our guests? And of course we want it to be a fun time. We want your food to be great, your alcohol to be great. But like if you can't make it to Italy or Mexico or California even, like we understand, but we would love to have you there. Nashville just doesn't feel right.
It doesn't. Unfortunately, it doesn't feel like us.
Tip for what no one tells you. You got to get engaged a year and a half before you want to get married, apparently.
Because people are still catching it from COVID.
Yes.
Which I thought, like, oh, you know, I don't know why I thought this, but I was like, oh, everyone would just cram into 2022, but like,
nope. That's
physically not possible. So of course, it's going to spread out like 4 or 5 years. She said they're booking, people are trying to book for 2026.
2026, their books for 2025 just opened and people are emailing them about 2026.
We had one of the venues that we toured today, I can't remember which one, the lady was like, are you guys engaged yet? And we were like, what? People are touring before they're engaged?
That is some type A planning shit and neither one of us are that. All in all, I'm so sorry. We really wanted this to be an informational venue video that ended with us being like, guess which one we picked? But it didn't.
Just had to wait and see.
I never wanted to be a 2025 bride, but it's looking like that's like a 25% possibility, Colton. Fly home tomorrow. We have to leave our friend's apartment that we're staying in at 3:45 a.m. So we're gonna be in bed tonight early, probably. Hey, don't drop that. Don't.
All right, so to close it out,
thank you for coming along this journey.
We might be at the house getting married. Come to the house. We got wings. Because I'm tired.
Thank you for watching. We're probably gonna check out some California venues next. We'll document that. Again, for the few of you guys that watch this, I hope you find it helpful. For the other few of you that watch this, I hope you're just laughing with us and laughing at our complete lack of knowledge of wedding planning.
We done learned today.
Bye, Nashville. Okay, bye.